Are we good? Are we good in the neighborhood? Do you feel me? Yeah, we should be good. But is it? Wait, hold up. Before I even start my little yap session, is there a way I can turn off like the viewer count for restream? I wish there was a way I can do it. I don't know how, but I might have to figure it out. But what is good, everybody? It is Thursday, January 16th. Finally streaming on the day where I normally said I would stream. Hey, yo, Vank, my boy, what's good with you? And I'm so glad that you just typed in chat because you just reminded me that for this scene specifically, I need to add my restream chat back so YouTube shows up on screen. And if I'm being honest, I may have deleted it from this scene. So I'm gonna have to figure that out another time. Right now, we just go keep the ball rolling. But yeah, I am streaming earlier than what I normally do. I did tell y'all that the schedule would try to align with 7:30 p.m. However, today's a special occasion, not because we got a big reveal today, but I took today off, which I took yesterday off as well, and I had planned on going to work today, but car died, wouldn't start, had to go get a new battery, do a whole bunch of stuff, and by the time I did all that, it was a long ordeal, and I was, you know, so that didn't happen. And another reason why I didn't go is because some other stuff happened that I will get into later. He said, "We in here, Poppy? Not too much. Not too much. He said, when do you want to do Left 4 Dead 2? So that is like one of our first, actually, hold it. You know what? Might do it this weekend. Cause that is like one of the first like real deal streams I want to do is tackle Left 4 Dead 2, because I know like past couple of streams, you know, we just been doing chill streams, you know, just playing, you know, AC6, other stuff, and just chatting and whatnot. But when I do the Left 4 Dead 2 modding shenanigans with the homies, that's gonna be like, of course I'm gonna stream it, but I'm gonna chop that up into like an actual like edited, you know, funny video type shit, you know. But we'll get there when we get there. He said, "I'm trying to mod The Witcher 3. How do I edit the input XML file in the bin folder?" I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. You might just have to go to the videos I posted, because it has been quite a while since I have touched The Witcher 3. Now, granted, if I got back into the swing of things and I, you know, hopped into the files, it would be like riding a bike and things would come back to me. But yeah, I hate to break it to you, but it's been a while. And also, what are you trying to edit? Like, what are you trying to input into it? Like, is it a certain mod? Because most of the mods that you download that require you to edit the input.xml, they give you instructions on like how to do it. If you go to the description, like on their page, I don't even know. Wait, what mods did I download that required me to edit that? I know one of them was like Friendly HUD or like Friendly Meditation, because like those require like inputs and shit like that. If anything, if I create, okay, modular eyes, I have that. So there's a good way. Hold up. Quick little side quest, chat, because you know me, bro. I have a weird habit where I just love to help people. So quick side quest. Let me find. Where is the input XML at? Is it where the game is installed, or is it like in like the documents folder? I'm trying to remember. Where do I even have my game installed at? What the? Also, I gotta relax on cussing too much, because I know with these live streams, YouTube be kind of tripping with that. So I gotta watch my mouth. You feel me? Bin X64. Wait, no, it's not there. He said that's what I'm trying to find out. I like how we're both struggling, and I'm like the so-called expert with this. I'm the one who did videos. I should know what the hell I'm doing. Bin Wait, bin config R4 game. Hold up, it's coming back to me. Here it is. Okay, so when you go to where the game is installed, it's in the bin folder, then config, then R4 game, then user config matrix, and then PC. And then once you get the input XML, you get this fucking horse shit right here that looks freaking insane that you guys can't see right now because my freaking stream is messed up. But yeah, this is what my input XML looks like. And for those that don't know how to mod or don't know what me and Patrick are talking about, you're probably looking at this like, what the hell, what am I seeing right now? But yeah, I have friendly HUD, so like friendly HUD all goes right here. Where do I have modular eyes at though? Let me do Control F. Wait, it's not here. Did I not put it in the input XML? I didn't. I don't even have modular eyes here. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up the mod because I know for a while, I don't know if I still have it, but I know for a while I did. So I'm gonna have to look that up. But yeah, that's where you find the input XML. You go to where the game is installed, which as you can see, my Witcher exe is like somewhere here. I don't fucking know. You go to bin config R4 game user config matrix PC, and then you find it there. So if you need to find out where it is, you say you got there but it won't let me edit, if you like right click, you can put like open with notepad or open with notepad plus. I use a Sublime Note or Sublime Text. That's why mine looks like that. But you know. But all right, side quest done, Chad. We're done yapping about The Witcher. That was not in the show notes. We just completely deviated and went off track. But getting back to what I was saying, yeah, I took today off, so that's why we're streaming a little bit early. Was good with the sweaty. You've arrived at the perfect time because we haven't gotten to the juicy stuff yet. But Switch 2 got revealed. I woke up, checked my phone, and one of the first things I noticed was everybody posting videos going crazy, reacting to this. I'm even looking at my screen. I'm only looking at the first video. Everything else they got here, I haven't even really like directed my eyes to, so I don't know what else got revealed. But I thought it was like an entire direct. I tried looking up the direct and I couldn't find one. All I could find was this like first 2-minute video. So I guess we'll just check that out. And also let me make sure my sound settings are correct before we get into this. Windows, do you want to type when I type? Thank you. But before we get into the Switch 2 news, chat, we got some other news that kind of came out of nowhere that we got to talk about. He said, now I can play at 35 frames. Wait, what the fuck? 35 frames is disgusting. But ladies and gentlemen, for those that do not know, in a couple of days, TikTok will be banned. At least that's what people are saying. I've heard some people saying the ban got extended. I don't know if that's correct. You know, it's a lot of misinformation. I don't know who's telling the truth. I don't know who's lying, but I guess we go find out come the 19th when it finally gets here. But I haven't really shared my thoughts too much. I mean, I've kind of talked about it here and there. And for those that don't know, well, for the longest, I didn't really care whether or not TikTok got banned. My relationship with TikTok is cool. I've, you know, posted some videos over there that have gotten over 1 million views, which is rare. Like I've never gotten over 1 million views in anything on any other platform. So I found a good audience. I reached about 14.5K followers, which isn't a lot, but it's not a little bit either. It's, you know, it's a good little solid foundation. And I'm not like super consistent on there in terms of posting content, but I do post up here and there, especially if I get a clip that's like super hilarious or just, you know, insightful. But As far as like, benefits, TikTok hasn't really benefited me in too many ways. I know a lot of people claim that, oh, like I've made a living off of TikTok. I make a lot of money. Like you can't just take this. Me personally, for the longest, I wasn't really making money off of TikTok. And if I did make any money, it was only coming from the live streams where people would gift stuff. But even that, when people gift you roses and teddy bears and stuff, bro, that's like 10 cents, like 10, 15. So like after streaming on TikTok for like about a week or like a month, I would only get like, $5 to $10 when they deposited, which ain't much, but it's better than nothing. He said Trump is trying to save TikTok because he won youth votes by a lot, and his teams are saying it's mostly because of TikTok. Yeah, I heard somebody saying that. If TikTok gets banned, it's whatever. There's other places I can post my short form content. Yeah, like there's Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and all that. So it's not like once TikTok is gone, like there's just no other app that can like mimic that form of content. There's plenty, bro. But TikTok is still cool, but it is very unhealthy because I'll be up late at night just doom scrolling. However, something crazy happened this morning, chat. Hold up. Before we even get into this morning, let's talk about last night, because I went to bed last night like, damn, bro. I'm low-key stressing because money kind of tight right now. I got to wake up tomorrow, pray that my car starts. If it doesn't, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get a battery. Probably gonna have to get like a used one because I ain't trying to break bread and like cop a new one. So I'm like stressing about that. Like, damn, bro, like tomorrow's gonna be a rough day. I wake up, check my phone. Obviously, I see the Switch 2 news, but then I go to my emails and I notice I have an email that says TikTok has sent your payment. And keep in mind, I've gotten this email plenty of times, bro. But like I said, every time I check it, it's like $5, $10, sometimes like $2 or $3. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. So I go and I check it and I'm like, all right, what we got? Like $5? Chat. Tell me why TikTok sent me $400. To be specific, 415. I don't know what I did, what I posted, what went viral. If I'm being honest, I haven't, you know what I think it is? You know what I think it is, bro? It might be the Okami video. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's either between the Okami video, The Witcher, or the Elden Ring. Because keep in mind, TikTok has this thing called the creator program that allows you to make money if your video is over a minute long and it gets a lot of engagement. I just recently joined that. However, all of my viral videos that were popping off when I was playing like Shadow of the Erdtree, I wasn't part of the creator program then. I had a business account, like an idiot. I was about to say the other word, but like I gotta watch my mouth with YouTube. But like an idiot, I had a business account on TikTok. I don't know why I did that. I used to think like back then it was like, if you were, trying to be an entrepreneur, not even an entrepreneur, but just like, a professional, like you stream and you want people to like, email you for business inquiries about like, cause I'm low-key trying to be like a video editor for somebody too. And, work with people. So I kind of have this mindset, if you want to hit me, for business, hit up the email. So I always like thought, okay, well maybe since I'm trying to be professional, let me make a business account. And it's like, no, you idiot. Business accounts are for actual businesses, like corporations, like people that like own, like, and they're trying to promote a brand. Like you don't make a business account as a individual, like content creator. You join the creator program. And once I found that out, I was like, man, I probably could have got paid so much for my viral videos. But now seeing that I got $400 for just 3 little videos Bro, imagine if I would have joined the creator program like when I first signed up for TikTok. Like back when not when I first signed to I don't know if you can join it when you first sign up to TikTok. I think you have to reach a certain amount of followers. But basically, I think I could have joined it the second I unlocked the ability to live stream on TikTok, which was like damn near years ago. So I'm like this, if I got 400 off of those 3 videos, I can guarantee you if I would have been joined a long time ago, I probably could have made a couple of thousand on TikTok. Dead ass. And like for the longest, when I first found out that I could have joined the creator program, I kind of was kicking myself because I was like, damn, bro, like I had no idea my account was set up the wrong way. But I was like, I probably wouldn't have made money off those old videos anyway. No, you would have. I definitely would have. Seeing how much I made now, and I'm just like, damn, bro. And it sucks. Because the app is now finally going away, bro. And it's like, I just now figured out how to make decent money off of TikTok. And as soon as I find out, like, how I can make good money, it's going away. That is crazy, bro. So come the 19th, I'm probably gonna do like a final stream on TikTok. Cause what's today? The 16th. If I don't do one tomorrow, I'll do one Friday. However, I don't know if I want to triple stream because I've been talking to a few people, and they say at the most you just want to dual stream. If you try to triple stream, one of your platforms is gonna have a shitty bitrate, and it's kind of a gamble which one it is. Excuse me. For most people, they say it's YouTube that takes the hit, and I've noticed that when can I talk? When I'm streaming on YouTube and YouTube only, because I have done YouTube exclusive streams, those streams look pretty good. But when I stream on YouTube and Twitch, I notice YouTube looks just a tad bit worse. Is it unwatchable? No, still watchable. But I do get the feeling like there's something with YouTube that kind of like goes to shit whenever you're streaming on other platforms. But maybe it's just my experience, because I know Maximilian, he's testing out multi-streaming right now, and his YouTube, videos look great. But at the same time, I don't know if he's using Restream. He might be using like the OBS plugin, which I know some people use. But the thing about the OBS plugin is you kind of have to have like a very, very good computer to use it, because it kind of taxes your system a bit. And my computer's decent, it's not bad, but it ain't great either. I got a 2070 Ryzen 7 3700X. It's not trash, but it ain't, it's something cool. But yeah, I just blanked out for a second, I ain't gonna lie. But just to get back to topic so we can get on this Switch shit, yeah, shout out to TikTok. TikTok, you are the MVPs of today, because like I said, I was about to wake up this morning and just be like, today about to be some bull. Today ended up being cool. Went and got my battery. Instead of buying a used one, I bought a brand new one. Tomorrow, everything will be Gucci. We got some stuff to react to. And then we on some more AC6. You feel me? Now, I know for a fact everybody that's coming and watching this YouTube live on the VOD, they probably like, bro, I came here for the freaking Switch 2 reaction, and bro was still talking like 20 minutes in. My bad, bro. My bad. But you know me, bro. I can't just start streaming, get right into the thick of it, bro. I gotta get my shit off. But we stalled enough. We have stalled enough, chat. I've seen, hold up, whoa, pump your brakes, bro. I hit pause. I have seen pictures, but I haven't seen like anything too in depth. So let's just get it. Holla at me. Oh, I thought I was gonna do a snap noise. That's why I was holding my. Out with the old, in with the new. Ooh. Ooh. they actually made a proper kickstand. Thank God. I mean, I heard they did a proper one on the OLED model that I didn't buy, but the kickstand on the OG Switch, dear God. Oh, and it goes down further too. They're bigger. But the question is, do they still drift? Do they still drift? Because I got 2 pairs over there that's been drifting for quite some time. And if I buy these Nintendo and they're over $70 and they drift, I'm on your ass, bro. Okay. That's new. Okay. I love that they're black now. It's not like colorful. Unless you pull it out. Pause. Okay, you know what? Low-key Dece. And they still showing off Mario Kart. I don't think we'll ever get another Mario Kart. I think Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just the final one, and they're just gonna milk it forever. I mean, how can you top Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? I don't even know if that's possible. 2025, all right. Play Nintendo Switch 2 exclusive games as well as Nintendo Switch games. Nintendo Switch 2 plays both physical and digital Nintendo Switch games. Certain Nintendo Switch games may not be supported on or fully compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2. Really? Details will be shared on a Nintendo website at a later date. So I wonder, what games won't be compatible? You would think that flat across the board, everything should just work. But I'm wondering, like, what are the what are the exceptions? If I can talk. Okay, so the Direct is coming. It's just not here yet. You know what, bro? I'm not the biggest Nintendo fan. I mean, I was back in the day growing up. N64 was goated. GameCube was goated. Super Nintendo. Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Advance SP, Nintendo DS, the Wii, all goated. Like, some of my favorite consoles I had growing up. But then you get to the Switch, and like, everybody talks about the Switch. You know, they say it's one of the best selling consoles. You know, they take it on the go and everything. And I appreciate the Switch for what it does, and I understand its value. But at the same time, I would be lying if I said that my Switch does not collect dust. Because, don't get me wrong, when I first bought it, Smash Ultimate was fire. Mario Odyssey was fire. Breath of the Wild was dope. It was cool playing Bayonetta 2 on it for the first time. Granted, I could have played Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U, but I didn't own the Wii U. Astral Chain was dope. Little, side game not too many people knew about. Mario Maker 2 was clean. Metroid Dread, obviously. The Metroid Prime remaster. You had Hollow Knight. The No More Heroes ports. But it's like, outside of that, once I played and beat those games, I was like, it's just, there's not really much I'm excited for, He said my Switch for sure collects dust. My shit collects so much dust, I'm surprised it still works. He said consoles in general tend to catch dust if you have a PC. I mean, true to a degree. I would say I use my PS5 almost every day, and that is true, but I just don't game on it. I use it for a YouTube machine. I basically use my PS5 as like a Roku, so I can connect to apps and watch shit. And then every now and then I might want to boot up like a new game, like or go back and play something. But here's the thing, I don't regret like buying consoles. It doesn't get to that degree because, you know, there's nothing there's nothing like out there that's just like, man, like what can I really take on the go and just have like accessibility outside of like the Stream Deck and like those ROG Allies, and those are like an insane like price comparisons compared to the Switch. So I've told y'all before, like 9 times out of 10, if I'm going anywhere, like while I don't use my Switch here, I'm always taking on the go, and for that it's cool. But I don't know, they don't really have too many titles or games that are, I don't know. And if they do, 9 times out of 10 when I play them, I'm just like, man, I wish I was playing this at like freaking 1440p 60 frames. And that's what happened with Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom came out, I played it on Switch, and I was like, this is definitely being held back by the hardware. And what did I do? I played and beat Tears of the Kingdom on PC, running in 1440p 60 frame with mods, because in my opinion, that was the best way to experience it. But I'm not about to sit here and be hyped for a game that looks like it has Vaseline covered on the screen and it can barely keep up with the frame rate. Like, I get it, gameplay is, you know, before everything, and fun factor is a factor, but we are in 2025, bro. You can't be too far behind on the tech. He said having them isn't bad as the PC does so much. Yeah, that is true. That is very true. It's always like a nice little backup to have. But you know, I will say design wise, I'm liking how it looks. It does look a little bit bigger, which is great, because one thing I do hate a lot about my Switch is my hands cramping over time. And like I said, biggest caveat is the drift. If I buy this at any point and I get Joy-Con drift, I can guarantee you if they come out with a Switch 3, I'm cool, bro. Like, I have no, like, I'm done. Because it's not even just them, bro. My freaking, I barely even play on my PlayStation. I use this controller just to like hop on YouTube, Twitch, and Netflix and check out a couple stuff. Tell me why this controller already has drift. I've already taken it apart once, and every now and then it starts drifting. I don't even really use this. And then you got this bitch right here that I bought and owned for like less than a year, and this stick right here is drifted beyond repair. I've taken it apart and cleaned it, and no matter what I do, the character will constantly keep moving forward. I don't know what it is with controllers, but these fuckers suck, bro. And I'm tired of it. Y'all charging too much money. I'm like this. I'm with Andy and Jackie when it comes to like just buying the third party shit, because that shit lasts longer. Like, why spend $70 on a actual Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo controller when you can just go and get like a little 25 to 30 third party that has like back buttons and like better vibration and the whole shit, and it has like magnetic Joy-Con, not Joy-Cons, but magnetic joysticks, so it can't even drift. And I'm like, why can a third party company make a better quality product than the main people? That's the shit I don't understand, bro. These are all the companies' controllers are made in such a way to keep you buying them after a few months. Yeah, I'm almost, didn't Nintendo get like a lawsuit filed against them for that? Because people thought they were like doing it intentionally to like get people to spend more money. I don't know if Nintendo lost. I'm assuming Nintendo won because, you know, they probably have a lot of money. So I think it is. I mean, me and my friend have spoke about this so many times. Like, things aren't built to last anymore. they're built with the idea of like, we want you to like, come back and buy a replacement. Like, why do you think they don't build tires that last forever? Because there'd be no tire shops. Like everything is built to like freaking, like if you go look up old videos of like appliances, like fridges, washing machines, and stuff that came out like years and years ago, like in the early 90s, you'd be like, bro, y'all got all these features, all this stuff. Like appliances nowadays do not have this. And it's because stuff nowadays are not built to last. And it's weird. Every big game company, yeah, no, pretty much. $400 is not a bad price either day. Wait, it's 400? $399. $399. How much did I pay for my Switch One? Because I didn't buy my Switch One from a store. I bought it off someone from OfferUp because they bought it and they didn't like it, so they sold it. I think I spent like, I want to say like anywhere between like $250 and $300. So this is basically like, this would be like $100 to $150 more. I mean, obviously, better performance, bigger size. I mean, I guess 400 isn't bad. Am I just being cheap? Or is 400 actually a lot for a Switch? Which was like 350 when me and Jackie got it new. Okay, well, yeah, if the Switch One was 350 on release, it does make sense that the next console, I just hate that that's the direction we're going. We just have to assume that it's just gonna keep getting more and more expensive. And it's like, what happened to like things being like a set price only because it's new, and then like it dies down in price once it gets old? But like, I don't know. So with that logic, what does that mean? Does that mean that like a 8000 series of Nvidia is gonna be like $8,000? Or GPU just gonna keep going up? Like this 5090 is 2,000. What's the 6090 gonna be? 4,000? 790 gonna be like? Is it just gonna keep getting more and more and more? Like, I don't understand that. Return to N64? I'm damn near about to. Boot up Indiana Jones. Shit. The Genki was like 250ish when it came out. Like, yeah, like, you guys are making the argument easier for just like building PCs. You can emulate Switch. Actually, no. Let me, you can't do that. That is against the law. If you do that, shame on you. I condemn you. I know there's a trend going around saying we listen but we don't judge, but I judge you. Do not do that, because yeah, everything I play is 1000% on my console. But yeah, 400 is 400 is I watched someone in chat. Didn't you just say you played Tears of the Kingdom? Shut it up. Shut it up. But yeah, I don't know. Am I gonna buy this day one? Absolutely not. Will I buy it on sale at some point? Maybe. But that all depends. It all depends. What are the games looking like? And I just realized when the screen is white, chat looks terrible. I need to put like a drop shadow behind this. Is there a way I can edit that? Excuse me. Properties. I can probably change it from the Restream website. Let me see if let me probably not do this on screen in case I start showing some information I don't need y'all to be seeing. But the initial cost of new tech is high, but if you buy past gen, it's usually better if you're already on something not up to date. You get it for like 60% off. I mean, to be real, the only reason you should be buying shit day one is if you got shmoney out the ass and it's not an object to you, or if you're like a content creator, you do like unboxing and like reviews and whatnot. If you don't fit into that demographic and you're trying your hardest to buy things day one, like why? Like what do you get out of being a sucker? That's what I don't get. Like, why are you like trying to scrounge together all your paychecks just so you can barely afford this? And it's like, bro, like, no, you're not the target audience for this. Leave it alone. You said the 50 series cards also have some fake stats. Nvidia was promoting saying the 5060 has the same amount of power as the 4080, which isn't true. Is that gonna stop people from buying them? No, but Nvidia is still gonna rack in the cash. Yeah, so everybody's upset because they're claiming that the 5070 is just as powerful as the 4090, but they left out the fact that it's only done through AI scaling. With the 4090, you can do it in like raw output. You don't need DLSS or any of that frame gen. But with the 5070, you need that in order to get the same performance. So that's where like the fake news is coming from. Because I haven't bought a console since the Xbox 360 and I'm good. Classic consoles is all I really need. Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that. Before my PS5, last console I bought before that was, the Switch. Before that was the PS4. Before that it was the Xbox One. And Xbox One was the first console I bought with my own money. Before that, everything I got was through my parents or my sister or my brother would buy it. But yeah, Xbox One was the first console where I started working my own job, got my own first paycheck, and I bought it. But then everything else I've gotten on my own after that. So I still play games on my 360, especially if the PC port is bad. Yeah, that's my thing, bro. Like, I really wish I had a PS3. Like, if I could find a PS3 for cheap, oh, you can bet your ass I'm gonna buy it. Because there are so many games that are stuck on PS3 that you just can't get on PS4 or PS5. And if you try to like emulate it, it's like impossible. Because the emulation is just dog shit for that said game. Like, PS3 emulation has come a long way, but there's still a lot of games that just don't emulate well, like Killzone 2. So, I would love to have a like PS3 just as like a backup that I can like connect to my PC or something. He said they're generating fake frames, which leads to more issues. Shooter's good that can come from it, but definitely not much. Yeah, I would rather play games in like raw output. I hate when I'm forced to turn on like DLSS. There's nothing that irritates me more than a game that doesn't allow you to turn off upscaling, like Black Myth Wukong. That was like the biggest red flag to me. I'm like, bro, you're telling me that like there is no way for me to play this without DLSS. Like, it's mandatory that I turn it on? That's weird. Like, why are games heading into a direction to where like, hey, instead of optimizing it, let's just rely on AI to optimize it. Like, no, you idiot. Why don't you actually put in the time and effort to make sure this game performs decent, if not good, and then have the AI turn that good into amazing, if not perfect. Like, make sure the game... Freaking Jackie just banged on her desk, and I was like, what the hell is going on? But yeah, I just feel like developers they're taking the easy way out. Yeah, they're getting lazy. That's like, I don't know, bro. And it's one thing to get lazy, but it's another thing to get lazy and then charge people more for it. That's what I don't get. But yeah, for 400, I don't know. Hey, 400, that's TikTok money. Yeah, Andy, I don't know if you heard earlier, but fucking tell me why TikTok sent me $400. I don't know what popped off. I don't know what video I did, but Them boys sent me a check. And also, if you're still in here, my dumbass accidentally dropped one of your sockets into my engine, and I don't know where the hell it went. 9 times out of 10, if I drop something in my engine, it just goes straight through. This shit fell in, and I don't know where it went. So I'm praying to God, if you ever have to use a socket wrench, you don't need that exact socket measurement, because if you do, I'm gonna feel bad as hell. Because I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that it's probably just gonna fall out of my car while I'm out on the road. I tried driving around the cul-de-sac to see if it'll like fall out. I couldn't get it to fall out, so I don't know where it went. It was good that it happened right as I finished the job. Like the second I put the battery in and tightened the last screw, I pulled the wrench out, but the socket came off and fell into the engine. I was like, God damn it. So if anything, I might just see if I can find an individual one. But yeah, I was able to get a new battery with that TikTok check. So, you know, we finally back in business. But I feel like I wanted to talk about something else before I got into Armored Core, but I can't remember. He said there were things about more input delay on the 50 series cars that yeah, I've been hearing about that too. Oh yeah, I know Harbor Freight got some stuff. He said not more Armored Core. Look, bro, I gotta be NG +5, bro. We're on the last chapter. We might as well just knock it out. We might as well just knock it out. And then once we knock out NG +5, we can move on. He said put an Armored Cork on it. Look, you ain't the one playing the game. You don't understand how peak this shit is, bro. You don't understand. The game is heat. But also, I'm waiting on this Path of Exile 2 patch, because once they drop that patch, best believe I'm back on that. He said, you sure you don't want to join us on Classic? Well, like I said, bro, I'm still like on the PoE 2 grind. Like I know I've been off of it because I'm waiting for this patch and I've been kind of turned off by the end game, but I'm thinking about making a new character. And I don't know, bro. My brain has a very hard time like tackling 2 games at once. And see, for you, you're familiar with WoW, so you don't have to learn the game. Me, on the other hand, I've never played that game a day in my life. So I would have to like learn the mechanics of it. And it's like, I don't really know like if I'm really up for that right now. And on top of that, like WoW has never really come across as a game that's like my style. Like I like MMOs, but there's just something about WoW that's just like, it looks good, but just a game that's not really for me. So you know, like I'm tempted to do it just based off the principle. I just want to play with the homies. Like same thing with Rivals, bro. Like I was telling Jackie earlier, I'll be watching y'all play Rivals and I'll be like, damn, like I want to join and that idea sounds good on paper, but I just know for a fact the second I join, the smile on my face is gonna just slowly fade away, bro. Like I hate playing games with like other people outside of the boys. Like I like playing games with us, but once it involves like going against other people or just like you know, people suck, bro. He said peak robo voice acting. I will say that Armored Core 6 does have peak well, it's not technically robot voices, but it is some good voice acting. Mainly from the one guy, Handler Walter. Everyone else has okay voice acting, but shout out to Walter. Oh, I remember what I wanted to talk about. For the YouTube audience, I hate to break it to you, but yesterday's VOD got completely nuked. I could have salvaged it, I could have saved it, but I'm gonna be honest, I was lazy and I just decided to delete it. Cause whenever we stream on Twitch, I'm gonna show you what happens if I do a stream and I'm playing music in the background. Where's content video producer? So here's what happens if I'm streaming and I'm playing music. Here you can see it says muted audio. Now you might be thinking, damn, 3.5 hour stream and the whole audio is muted. Nah, you click it, just this little red segment. You see where it's red right here? That's the only part of the VOD that's muted. You can still go to my channel and watch it until it gets deleted, but outside of that, this is the only part that's muted. When I finish the YouTube stream, both YouTube and TikTok, they do this. They have this weird way of like, once you finish the stream, you get a green light. They upload it, everything looks fine for about an hour. And you're thinking, okay, I didn't get any copyrights, everything must be good. Then after about an hour, YouTube will start scanning it, and TikTok, they'll start scanning it too. Then out of nowhere, you'll get a notification. They'll be like, hey, so about that video you streamed the other day or earlier, yeah, we can't have that. There's like 10 things wrong with it, and here's a list. When I went and looked at that list, there was like 12 sections that were flagged. 8 of them I could have kept, and I could have just shared any money I made from that video with the person who owns that song, which sucks because that means I'm splitting my revenue share with like 10 different people or 8 different people. And then the leftover ones were like, no, like you can't even have this. You either have to completely remove it from the video or just mute it, because you can't even share revenue with this artist. They just said hell no. So I was like, okay, let me just delete these segments from the video, because when I went back and watched the segments that were copyrighted, all of them were me sitting in the menus. None of them came from me actually playing the game. It was just me being in menus and talking. Those were the parts that got flagged. So I was like, okay, I'll just delete those. I clicked the first section, I hit delete. Tell me why YouTube took like 3 hours to delete that small segment, reprocess the video, and then have me able, to delete the next segment. So I'm like, wait, you want me to sit here and manually delete each segment and have like you take 3 hours to re-render? I'm like, hell, delete the whole VOD, bro. It's not like the VOD was fire. We're just playing AC6 and yapping. Like bro, it's not that deep. He said, at least you didn't get banned for supporting terrorists. Not yet. He said, you can set up track 2. Okay, but here's the thing. That only works on Twitch. With Twitch, it gives, and you can only do it if you're only streaming on Twitch. If you do it through Restream, it doesn't work. It gives you the option to select a VOD track, and what I will do is I will set my VOD track to track number 6. And what I would do in my OBS settings, I would pretty much do this. If you go to advanced audio properties, you get this right here. And what I would do is I would check everything on audio 1, because audio 1 is what you guys hear. But audio 6 is what the VOD hears. So what I would do is I would check everything for 1 so you guys could hear it. But for the VOD, I would uncheck Spotify. So while the stream is live, you can hear the music. But when you go to the VOD, the music isn't there. But the reason why I stopped doing that is because when you do that, you're limited to 720p in the VOD. The stream will be in 1080, but when people go and watch the VOD, it's in 720, which isn't a massive deal until I want to take footage from that VOD and put it into a YouTube video, because blowing up 720p footage to a 1080p landscape, you don't want to do that. And I don't even edit 1080p. I edit 1440. So upscaling a 720p image to 1440p is gonna look nasty. He said, Dad is teaching me how to drive. Driving is scary. I'm gonna give you just one tip, bro. Putting your foot on the pedal, it's a lot lighter than what you think. You don't like have to mash onto it. Like you literally just barely do it. And always, like with the steering wheel, don't be like fucking manhandling that shit. Just keep it smooth, bro. Like, Put your little palm on it. Be, you know, just be gliding with it. Just don't freak out. Cause that was the first mistake I made. The second I got in the car in the first time, I freaking smashed my foot on the gas and it just took off. My dad was like, okay, now relax. And the second I realized you just barely do it, I'm like, okay. But, you know, you just gotta learn how to, you know, stay in the lane, use blinkers, check over your shoulders, you know, use your mirrors, be cool, calm, collective. I would recommend streaming at 720. I know a lot of people who can do 1080. Yeah, people say that. People do say that. A lot of people do say if you want to reach a broader audience, you go 720 because a lot of people's internet can't handle 1080. And a part of me does want to cater to those people, but at the same time, I like my crispiness, bro. I like my crispy quality. And when I edit my videos, when I download VODs to upload into a YouTube video, I like the crispiness, bro. I'm gonna get mad if I start seeing pixels and drop bitrate and stuff. I'm sorry. That's just how I am. Is it a little bit selfish on my end? Yeah, a little bit. But sometimes in life, you gotta be a little selfish. He said, hold up. He said, I was on a narrow ass road and it was dark. I was pushing on the gas barely because the road is also curvy. People got behind me and that's when I hit the gas on a medium amount. Yeah, when people get behind you, it kind of psychs you out a little bit. It was low-key fun if I could see. Yeah, wait, why is he teaching you at night? That's like one of the biggest red flags. You don't never teach someone how to drive when it's dark. When it comes to cars, you just gotta feel the car. Yeah, because obviously every car drives different, so like you just gotta get a feel for it. So you can record the VODs at 1080p separately than 720p stream. Huh? Really? I'm literally an AC pilot. If you were an AC pilot, you'd be driving on 2 wheels and like freaking doing bunny hops and flipping around and shit. So I didn't make any mistakes other than stopping too fast on the stop sign and forgetting about blinkers. Yeah, I think I made that mistake a couple of times. I would just change lanes and my dad would be like, you know there's a blinker for that, right? Also, I had a very bad habit of like always like kind of like gearing to like the right a little bit. Like I would always be like on like the very far right side of the lane, almost in like no, not the right, but the left. I would always like gear more to the left side for some weird reason when I first started driving. So now you can start picking up all the ladies? Nah, for real. It used to always be funny back in the day when like the homies would get a car and the first thing they want to do is like go pick up all the homies and like go for a joyride. It's just like, why? Why are we doing it? So we didn't go on the highway. Yeah, most first time drivers, it takes them a while before they get on the highway. Driving into a ditch is crazy. But yeah, chat. Sorry YouTube, but the last VOD got nuked. But if you do want to watch it, it is available on Twitch for now. I did make a community post and I dropped the link there. So if y'all want to tap into it over there, you know, there it is. But by the looks of it, YouTube kind of sleep today, so it is what it is. So I'm probably, you know, going over things for no reason. But I think we've yapped enough, chat. I'm low-key hungry even though I just ate, but at the same time, you know. He said I should have got some girls at the anime con we went to. Who says I didn't? Who says I'm not texting one right now? Hey, look, when y'all was standing in them lines, I went on my own little adventure. You have no idea what I was up to. Nigga, I was over there in them trenches. I'm so tired of seeing like these freaking AI art shit of like, look how this character would look if they were in real. Like, I don't want to see this dumb shit. Like, where the original sketches at? Where the real artists? I'm tired of this AI. As long as they're real girls, yeah. Let me go pick up a VTuber at a freaking a convention. Be over here making out with my screen. You said time for AC? I mean my car. So I went and rizzed up the waifus. No, they rizzed me up. I was just doing my own thing and they came up to me. Oh. Nah, I'm just bullshitting. But all right, chat.